But first up, inevitably, Virgin is seeking a $1.4 billion bailout from the government to keep Australia being serviced by two major carriers. Not surprising. Virgin was doing it tough before coronavirus, so the pandemic was the final nail in the coffin. Now, the demise of Virgin comes off the back of regional airlines such as Rex closing just about every route it operates, although a Commonwealth rescue package of $139 million was announced on Sunday, and it will no doubt help them to survive in some of those areas. But the reality for aviation in this country is that we can't go back to a Qantas monopoly. Simple. That is the reality. We can't go back to a Qantas monopoly. Airline movement in this country is dependent upon competition. Now, if Qantas is allowed to be the last man standing, we're in for a world of pain. I see they're seeking $4.5 billion late today as a result of Virgin's ambit claim for $1.4 billion. Now, aviation is an expensive and it's a risky business. No doubt about that, and it's especially challenging servicing bush and regional routes. But the cost of an airfare right now, and this is pre-coronavirus, between Longreach and Brisbane, they were charging as much, Qantas, as $1,200. That's more than what you'd pay for a fare between Brisbane and LA. Why? Because it's serviced by a sole operator, that's why. And when it comes to aviation in the bush, Aussies always get a raw deal. And the solution is not simple. This is challenging stuff. And there have been countless Senate inquiries into regional aviation costs, yet nothing ever seems to happen. Why should the people of the bush have to pay such exorbitant airfares when their city slicker cousins can fly from Sydney to Melbourne for $99? Now, I know everybody turns to the the federal government in times, and the state government for that matter, in times of crisis, but the government, the Commonwealth government, it has to save Virgin and, of course, the regional carriers. It's the only way we're going to keep aviation airfares fair and equitable in the current environment.